Right. Well, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. This is the technically the same storyline, our third campaign. It is, you already know it's called the Tomb of Horrors, which is actually a pre-made adventure, but
Oh.
I've changed portions of it.
Are we on Twitch right now?
You are on YouTube right now.
YouTube.
That's
Twitch is
good.
for suckers.
Hey,
Bunch of suckers over on Twitch.
hey! I don't know what your YouTube account is.
Well, you're a good friend. Thanks.
Oh,
Have you
brother.
ever posted on YouTube?
Yeah, Luke Jackson is my name, and
Luke,
It's hard to find though, because you just get that singer guy every time I try to
Luke
go.
Jackson Trio. Is it me? Live in HD.
you should do Luke Jackson Dungeons and Dragons, maybe?
I think that's what I think that worked. Yeah, I had to do something like that.
What in the
I
world?
found it. I've done it. I've subscribed to you.
Thanks. I wonder if I'm going to get that notification. I don't have this fancy stuff on there, so it's I'm gonna refresh my chat and see. It says I have
Oh
zero
shit!
viewers.
Oh god, the audio is very delayed.
It's very delayed.
I just clicked in and I heard Patrick say, "Because you just get that singer guy."
Oh no, kidding.
Sick.
Oh no, I didn't add it in here. Fuck my life. Okay, we're gonna do it real quick. All right, so to get you guys all in the same place, words are not something you use very often as a dungeon master, so we're fine.
Barely.
Don't have to worry about it. There's music. I gave Aiko a quick rundown over Discord, but I'll do that again here, just so we're all on the same page and remember a few things here and there. So, you guys all met on the path to the Yawning Portal Tavern. This tavern is famed for having an entry into the Underdark or the Undermountain, depending on who's talking about it. And the Underdark or the Undermountain is full of extreme treasures and wealth for those who can survive. You were going to go and take your chances at doing that. You got there, you talked with Durnan, who is the keeper, the innkeeper, and he's like, yeah, you guys probably aren't ready for that. You're going to get smoked because most people don't actually come back from the Underdark. But Durnan is famed with having gone down there and come back with extreme wealth, and went down there a second time, but was gone for about, I want to say, 300 years, and then came back one day and picked up his job like nothing happened. So, I'm gonna,
Music.
so, you guys actually were approached by a mayor of a town and said, hey, I need your help to find my adult children who were on a quest to figure out what was going on, what was attacking their land. You guys went to the Sunless Citadel. You murdered Kobold in cold blood. And well, I should
Well,
say
one of us murdered a kobold in cold blood. Let's be clear.
yes.
Sora.
Murdered. His name was not Murky.
Only like a little.
It was.
We didn't know. We
You don't
didn't
know
know
his
his
name.
name.
Yeah, we didn't learn that name. We
So-
didn't get an opportunity to ask.
You guys
Oops.
murdered her, and then you guys
Probably a mom.
went through the citadel. You were able to find out that one of the children had been killed and eaten, and then the other one was basically turned into a
Zombie.
a thrall. Yeah, a zombie, and basically was at the whim of one of who's Hollister's the Mad Mage, who is the big bad guy of this story. His general had taken over the this tree that was producing saplings that would attack people. I feel like Sora doesn't remember any of this. This is a long time ago. It was like a year ago that we started this. And so you guys didn't kill him, but you destroyed the tree with lots of fire from Fork, and it broke the curse or the entanglement on one of the children, and unfortunately in doing so also killed her because she was dependent on it now to live. She died. So you guys were going to go back and tell the father of the news, and when you got there, the entire town was on fire. You had learned from somebody that you had actually rescued in the Sunless Citadel that it was Hollister, and he had attacked the whole town with a red dragon, and it was gone. It was just in flames. So you guys came back to the Yawning Portal Tavern, trying to regroup, figure out what the heck happened. You talked with Durnan, and Durnan was extremely concerned that the Mad Mage had returned. He told you you're going to need a heck of a lot more than just a few adventures to win this battle. So he sent you on a quest to find what's called the Horn of Valhalla, which is supposed to bring to life the heroic dead who have been slain in battle gloriously. So you guys went up into the Sword Mountains, and along the way you came up across the giant, and he said, hey, if you do this thing for me, I will tell you where to go to get this horn. You guys went and you fought this bandit crew. Again, you murdered people, and you murdered somebody who seemed to have been against the whole bandit group, but you wouldn't know because he killed him. And then you went and fought a half-giant, who was the son of the giant, spared his life, and went back to the other giant and lied and got away with it. And he told you where to go to get the Horn of Valhalla. You guys went there. There was a centaur, a minotaur, and a werewolf. And you guys had to answer the most challenging and difficult questions you've ever had. And it only took you guys about 5 minutes to answer the 3 questions. And you got the Horn of Valhalla. And on your way back down the mountain, you were attacked with an undead titan. Thankfully, you were all well equipped, and the werewolf was just out of his mind, and you guys were able to knock the titan all the way back down the mountain. And then you came back to the Yawning Portal Tavern, which is what this is right here, and you spent the night there. And you expected Durnan to be here waiting for you, and he was not. He was nowhere to be found. You talked with a young woman at the bar, and she said that he's been gone for a few months. She didn't know what was going on. You guys got a room, and you spent the night. So that brings you guys up to speed a little bit of that. As you slept, you all had a vision of Durnan writing a note and explaining where he was at and what he was doing. Very vivid, almost like you could watch it over and over and over. And you know that based on this vision, you believe he's going to be going to the North Dark Hill to find an artifact that should be the final piece to then going after Hollister, the Mad Mage. But you've all had this vision, and you don't know that you've had this vision, or you don't know that the other people have had this vision, and you guys have now woken up, and it is now that morning.
Does anybody feel like that was the longest night of your life? I feel like I've been asleep for
very well
months.
rested.
Nah.
Did we see if Durnan is at the bar?
Is the audio mix off for anyone? Is the music like really loud for other people?
You can change it.
You are like peaking like crazy for me though.
So AJ, go into your music player and change the volume.
Holy fuck. Amazing.
God damn idiot.
Am I still peaking? Do I need to change my...
Well, I can, just a touch.
Yeah.
I mean, I can change you, but yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Patrick, or this will give you
Yeah.
kind of an idea. I know that you're not here just yet in this story, but
Mhm.
this will give you an opportunity to kind of see how the flow of things go. I know you've played Dungeons and Dragons in the past, so we try to do everything as we're our character. Try to do things as though what your character would do versus what Patrick would do.
Yep.
So you can kind of see how things are going to go, and everyone's going to get a nice little refresher here. It's been a while.
Where's my audio now?
Yeah, my music disappeared at some point in that.
I changed the
Rainbow.
song.
Your audio's better. You are not peaking.
Still up high though?
A little bit. Like your
Okay,
gain
no.
could probably come down a bit.
How's
If you're
that?
into that sort of thing.
If you want to. If I only knew what you were into.
So you guys were spending the night, and as you enter, oh god,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Lord, Jesus, it's a
Flark
fire.
What is
decided to
going
go down
on?
the well.
Yes, he's ready.
Oh,
We'll make you guys
fuck.
a
Why
lot
is this
smaller.
happening?
There.
No, my poor body.
Why did I get smaller? Who's
'Cause
making me small?
You need to
Jesus
fit in here.
Christ.
What is
Fuck.
going on?
Oh,
I'm getting just absolutely devastated.
Getting-
Is what's happening.
But
Flark is
wrenched.
getting the business.
All right.
oh,
So
what is it? No.
you guys basically come down right around in this area. Oh, I did this in the other game too. Hold on a second.
You fool.
I know. Oh, that's not the guy you want to see. Sorry. Okay, we're just going to use our imaginations that this guy is behind the bar. He does not have a sword. That's a pint of ale or something like that.
Dude, I love sword pints of ale.
They're very fancy at the Yawning Portal Tavern.
Come on, on
So
the
you guys
stool.
come down the stairs,
Yes.
you stumble,
You're so small.
and you are set.
I feel like I'm accurate size for a dwarf. Maybe a little bigger. There.
I make myself very small so I fit everywhere. Brilliant.
I'll just pet you on the head. Tap, tap, tap. Stupid dwarf.
All right.
Ow.
So
Okay,
we're
now
just-
you
we're
really
just-
feel-
We're just down. We just came down to. We're down. We're down.
You've woken up from the longest night of your life,
Oh.
apparently. And
Yeah.
it is now up to you on what you'd like to do.
Excuse me, barkeep.
Ugh,
Do you have breakfast?
I do. I've got eggs, toast, nice crispy bacon.
Do you have any tomatoes?
No, I don't have any of those.
How about tomatoes?
Oh, yeah, yep, I know what those are. Okay, cool. Yes, I got those. Uh-huh,
I see.
Perfect.
Can I get some tomatoes and eggs?
you got it. Anything else for anyone else?
May I please have some eggs and bacon?
Eggs and bacon. How about for you, Dragon?
So polite today, Agram.
I was gonna say that's the most polite I've ever heard Agraman ever.
He's very hungry.
Agram is very polite when
He's-
someone has
I'll
food.
take
He's a changed man.
1 plate of
That's fair.
eggs, toast, and bacon.
Alright, you got it. I'll be right out. He shuffles in the back. Do. It's gonna take him a little bit.
All right, everyone.
Who had long rest?
What are we doing?
Where's Durnan?
I mean,
I had a calling from Durnan
you had
in the night.
he called you
What's calling?
with like a cell phone. We time travelers.
Hello, this is John.
This is Durnan.
He spoke to me in my dreams.
Oh.
Vivid vision.
He spoke to you. I mean, are you sure it wasn't just a dream? I had a dream about Durnan too, but I, sometimes I have weird dreams.
No, this was not just a dream.
Okay. Well, what was it?
He told us to go somewhere.
And then the dungeon master filled in the blanks that
The
Sora
tomb of-
forgot.
The Tomb of Horrors, which is near North Dark Hill.
That one.
Well, that was my dream too.
That is
So that's weird.
odd.
Agram, you have
yeah.
any dreams about the Tomb of Horrors?
Nothing at all. Just dreaming
much.
of red-haired dwarfy women.
Okay.
All right, so then the barkeep comes back out with plates, and he gives you each your plate what you ordered. And
Excuse me, barkeep. Do you know anything about the Tomb of Horrors? Is it nice this time of year?
I would say if it's a Tomb of Horrors, probably not. I've never heard of it though. I mean, most people come here to go down the hole.
And a nice hole it is.
I feel like
But,
you're mocking me.
I would never, not once, have I had you swear on my definitely not dead mother.
All right.
Anyway, Thanks for the
Barkeep, do you
breakfast,
know
man.
which direction we should set out to the Tomb of Horrors? Is there another inn on the way?
he doesn't even know
Don't
what. He's
know
never
what
even
you-
Oh,
heard
you
of
don't
it.
know where it is. Oh, okay.
It's to the north, right? In the North Mountains, North Forests, North. What did we say?
North Dark Hill.
North. Yeah, the North Dark Hill. My guess is we go north. Do you know where the
Before
North Dark Hill is? Barkeep?
I don't really know. No.
Okay.
Let me think.
There-
You know what? Let me
map?
go get a map really quick.
Yeah, a map
Put
might
that
help.
one
Map
in the
would be
back
great.
there, and
Now let's.
but you know,
well-
actually, just give me a second here.
Okay.
He
Uh-oh.
he goes to the back
I smell something fishy about this.
and comes around the corner, and you hear the
A gun.
"Holy shit! What the fuck is going on?" And you guys hear
Ah.
that.
I take off to go check on our barkeep friend.
She went to space, I think.
She's gone. You guys are.
I just follow Sora at a leisurely pace. She seemed to be
Oh, there's a door.
going
I couldn't
through.
find the door.
Yeah.
She used her rocket ship to get out
You're
there.
so
I'm just gonna
big.
walk.
So as Sora rockets into this room, you see
Right.
In the room.
uh,
I'm gonna
Hey,
go in this door.
you see the barkeep. You see a half elf, and you see a dead woman's body on the floor.
Oh, that's seems bad.
Well, to be fair, Sora has a habit of killing women.
So the barkeep's like, "What in the hell are you doing here? Did you kill this poor woman?" He's talking to the half elf.
Did not. I just came down here and found her like this. Swear.
A likely story. He goes over and he touches her hand and touches her arm. He's like, "Oh, you might be right. She's cold as ice. What are you doing in Durnan's office?"
I stayed the night, and I had a vision in the middle of the night about this guy who was stuck in a Tomb of Horrors. And then something called to me, and I came down here,
Tomb of
and I found her
Horrors,
like
eh?
this. Yeah. Do you guys know anything about that?
Do you? Tomb of Horrors?
You broke up pretty bad there, bud. Is it going through the right mic?
I
You should check
mean,
that.
I should check that. I would
But
be
it
surprised if
basically
it
sounded
worked.
like Tomb of
That's-
Horrors.
That's pretty bad. Where's my voice
Um,
and video? Yeah, it's coming
We were
right.
actually asking about the Tomb of Horrors. We don't know where it is. We were hoping you could tell us something.
I don't know anything. I just had a vision at night. I'm I'm in tune with the land as a druid, and I've been sensing an oncoming darkness. And I've actually left my path to come here. I was following this very girl. I was trying to find more information about her. The great darkness coming in the land, and I think she's part of it.
You're looking for who?
The girl who's dead. The dead girl in the.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
you found her.
you found
I
her.
did. Yeah, she came a
Good work.
Oh. Not what I was hoping for.
You know what? I think I remember her. She showed up last night. Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. All in Durnan's office. What am I gonna tell him? I guess hasn't been here for like 2 months, so like, I guess it doesn't really matter. He's probably never coming back.
I mean, even if he does come back, we just take the body somewhere else. You don't. I mean, do you have to tell him that someone died in here?
Feels kind of like a bad thing to keep from someone.
Everyone who doesn't know. Plus, it's
Yeah.
ghosts.
Could be haunted.
Could be haunted.
Don't want that in your life. That's for sure.
Moon's haunted.
So, I think I'm just gonna. Here's this map. Hands you the map. He's like, I'll let you guys take care of this, and I'm gonna get back to my job. And he just skulks out because he wants no part of this.
He is skulky boy.
All right. He skulked
Well,
away.
Druid, what's your name?
The name is Aiko. I have
Aiko.
one
What's your
question.
quest?
So my quest has been deferred, and my quest is now lying on the floor. All I know is that my cast. I'm a druid of the moon, and I basically have sensed an oncoming darkness, and I feel like this girl here was key to it.
So,
I know one more thing.
oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead, Aiko.
I was gonna say I know one more thing, and I'm curious if you guys have heard of this. So I've been following her for many days now, and I did catch the name of Hallister. You guys familiar with the name?
We've heard it.
We do know Hollister.
I mean, we don't know Hollister. We're not friends with Hollister. Let's be
We're more like-
clear.
Acquaintances.
At best, casual acquaintances. He's an evil man who wants to do evil things. And
yeah,
we've fought some of his friends.
Yeah,
Almost
so
died to a few of them. Things are
literally
good.
the only thing I know of this girl is last night. I was following her because apparently I'm very creepy.
You are creepy, creepy half elf, my friend.
Yep, that's how I roll. But
okay.
And I saw an encounter with her and a strange hooded figure. And the only thing I was able to gather was the name Hollister. And then I followed her.
Figures named Hollister, or did they just say the name Hollister?
I heard them say the name Hollister. And then I followed her here, and I couldn't find her when I got here. I spent the night, and I woke up, and here we are.
So, Aiko, you've been in the room for about 10 minutes before people showed up. So, you have examined her body. You know that she's extremely cold to the touch, almost though she doesn't have any fluid left inside her body. She's carrying a pamphlet with what appears to be blank papers, and she's carrying a black sash with silver border, and that was just underneath her cloak.
Tomb of Horrors on it?
Yes, that's exactly what it said.
I knew it.
And that's about all you had time to discern. And you can keep any of that to yourself, or you can let them know.
Yeah, well, I think considering you guys just found me hanging out with a dead body, I'm gonna be pretty forthcoming, and I'll let you know what I
Good
what I
idea.
just
Do you
found. Yeah,
know how she died?
Given our
I
track
have no
record
idea.
of killing things.
He's not had enough time to
Something
really fully examine.
something unnatural is here though. She seems to be drained of her blood.
Her fluids. Ew.
And I found those two things that we
Uh,
may have heard.
I'm gonna
A
do an
stash.
arcana check for magics that might drain somebody of their fluids.
Oh,
Hiya! I'm. Oh, there's a cat here. Oh no. Oh, there's a cat.
Cat
What
butt.
is?
but
What is? I got a 10.
10. Nothing
Hey.
specific in terms of a magical ability or spell would drain someone of their fluid that you can recall.
Do I sense any like necrotic energy around this?
You don't.
Do I sense evil energy around this?
You'll need to do it. Are you casting a spell or are you doing a check?
I'll cast a detect good and evil spell.
Okay. What does
Right.
that spell do? Let me see here.
I don't have a spell.
Oh, I don't know. I should read it first.
It detects good and evil.
Oh, sounded good.
Thanks.
In this economy? I go. No, just sit here.
real
It's
quick,
nice.
side note, how do I do a long rest in D&D Beyond?
There's
You click
a
the long rest button
yeah.
up at
Yeah.
the top. There's share, short rest, long rest, campaign, alpha.
So
Campaign Alpha.
so this
And then to the
spell
left of it, there should be a long rest button.
would
If you're
allow
broken, your shit's broken.
you would
I don't know.
it would allow you to know if there's a fae, celestial, elemental, fiend, or undead within 30 feet.
Okay. I will do check.
Okay. Are you wanting to do Arcana? Are you wanting to do Perception? What are you wanting to know?
Everything.
Okay, we don't have an everything check.
The old everything check, huh? Yeah, could I just could I pass my
I'll do an
omniscience check?
Arcana check as well.
Okay. See if you can roll better than Flark.
It would be hard to not.
13.
13. You're getting a sense that there's magic. So Flark was actually specifically trying to find something about his knowledge of something. He wasn't checking magical energy in the room. You definitely know that there's something magical inside the room. It's not necessarily, it's coming from the direction of the body, but you can't really tell what exactly is giving you that energy.
You bite me.
I will check the body for weapons or items of interest.
Okay.
You're gonna loot the body.
You don't find anything other than the black sash with silver border. And Aiko actually has the papers in his hands that are blank. There's nothing else on her body.
I feel like we should take the black sash. She didn't need it. And maybe at some point we'll come across like a group of people who are doing weird stuff, but they're all wearing the sash. That's how you get into the club. That's like, it's like how they identify each other. You're like, check out my sash. And like, oh yeah, you're part of the weird Hollister group fan club.
Do it.
Fan club. Going clubbing.
Okay. So which one of you takes it?
Clark.
I'll
take
Or
it.
Agram.
Agram
Not me.
can- I'll take it.
All right.
Clark can take it.
I'll take it. I love wearing a sash. I feel so glorious.
Oh, I'm having weird things happening. Okay.
Hey, Flark,
Welcome to the
that
club.
sash makes your hips look huge.
Thank
What-
you.
Yeah,
I thought it accentuated them nicely.
that's not what I said.
Don't you yell at me. You're
Oh.
just a cat.
I just lost you guys. Okay. Whatever.
I'm still
We
here.
can hear you.
No, you're fine. Things went all wonky on me.
Ah.
With
What?
the thing. All right.
Yep.
With
So
the stream?
yeah, would you guys like to do anything else in this room? Would you like to do any more checks? Do you want to just pull out the?
I'd like to do an Arcana check on those papers that I did. We ask Aiko what their name is? I
Yeah.
don't think we did. We did?
Yep.
I did. I
Yep.
did.
Oh, yeah, Ingram did. That's right. That's right. I'd like to do an Arcana check on those papers, see if they're magic papers. Because
Okay.
they're blank,
You-
but maybe they're secret magic papers with real words on
You're
them.
gonna get the papers. Get the
Have-
papers.
Check the papers. All right, I'm
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Oh, that one's slightly better. I got a 20.
20.
Oh,
There is magic coming from these papers.
These papers are magic.
good.
You
wow, Mark.
somehow just magically know that heat is the source of revealing this magic.
I would like to take the papers and throw them into the fire.
Do not let Agram touch those papers.
It says heat. I just want to throw them in the fire. I guess I don't know that.
Yes.
That's my secret right now. I'm not going to tell Agram that because he would just throw them into a fireplace, and I know this.
What's
What
the problem
what
with
do you
that?
sense,
What's
Flirk?
the problem with throwing pieces of paper into a fireplace? Uncertain.
Did you figure anything out, Clark? About the papers?
Yes, I did figure something out.
And
So I have a. Can I have one of those papers?
Absolutely.
I have an alchemist fire potion if that helps.
You have a dragon. And a fire in the room.
That's why I was gonna throw them in the fire.
I
Oh, there's also a candle.
Yes.
also have I don't know, prestidigitation, and I
We've
snap
got
my
lots of
fingers
fire.
and create a small flame in my hands, and
You
I
don't
hold.
want to use the candle.
No, that's for plebes and
Dwarves.
hobos. Yeah,
It's really just dwarfs.
I'm a fucking warlock here. All right, I got my own fire. So I created a small flame in my hand, and I hold the paper up above it, far enough away that I don't think it's gonna catch on fire.
As your flame heats the air around this, a map appears. And it's a map of the Sword Coast. And I'm going to get you guys off this real quick.
Bye.
See you, nerd.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
That's everybody. Hooah.
What is it good for?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you guys aren't going to get that one.
What? This one looks cool.
You guys went to the other mountain, so you don't get this.
That's not my fault.
All right, so the flame is starting to show. So it's North Dark Hill, and all of this is filling in, and you can see this pathway. So if you can see my black hand, it's got
Yes, sir.
arrows going through here, going through the forest of worms,
Worms.
crossing here, and has an X right here on this spot where there
There's one
are.
thing I've learned from Sea of Thieves. There's garbage treasure right here.
You're
It's
seeing this, but I don't
absolutely
think we are.
Terrible.
Yeah, I
'Cause
can
you're-
see it.
Well, no, like
You guys
Like
can
in the
see
game.
now in game. It's a large piece of paper, and you can see that
Oh,
things are
okay.
starting to appear. You might not be able to
I-
tell exactly what's on there, but you can tell that Flark has unlocked something of importance.
What do you see, Flark?
It's a map.
A map of.
See?
Wow, the Sword Coast. It's giving us a little, like, I don't know. It's taking us over somewhere over by the North Dark Wood, north of the Sunset Mountains. Looks like a hill with a big X on it. We get to go through the Forest of Worms. Where are we on this map?
You guys, good question. You are at Waterdeep.
You're at Waterdeep?
Yep.
I see.
Well,
I've
shall we
heard of the
head
Forest of
down to
Worms.
Daggerford?
Being it from Grey Peak Mountains, I'm not that far away.
Where's Daggerford? What?
Daggerford
right there.
is
Right there. I see.
on the map.
Why would we go there? Just for grins?
On the way?
Yeah, but what would we do there?
Sleep.
Oh.
We
Sure.
can continue further.
I mean, I don't really know what travel time looks like on a map. I don't know. I don't have a sense of scale. Do you have a banana for scale
So
here?
banana for scale is, you would guess. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna need somebody to do a check.
What?
I'll do a check. What kind of check we doing?
So I would say somebody who has good survival.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
I do
nature?
+4.
+4
I
is
might
better
have
than my
that.
+3.
-1 nature, but good survival.
Okay, give me a roll.
I have +6 survival.
All right, give it a roll
Oh,
too.
I feel like we have our
Yep.
survival guy check that.
Yep.
I mean,
What'd you
you can
get,
both
Abram?
do it.
Yeah.
14.
I may not know what I'm doing though.
You roll a d20.
So
Or if you're in D&D Beyond, just click the +6 next to survival.
I just did that. Oh, I get a
Eight.
9. Oh no, just
Okay.
kidding. I got a 15. 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
15.
So 15
got
and a 14. So you both, at almost at the same time, you both say it's about a week.
Ah, it's about a week.
It's about a week.
Daggerford or to the X?
To the X.
Okay.
Okay, I was
Oh.
like, holy shit, it's gonna take us a year!
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, if you look at the scale in the bottom, it's like 100 miles.
Yeah, check your bottoms.
From Waterdeep to Daggerford, it's 100 miles.
100 miles?
I
Well,
would walk 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more.
How
Well,
long
this
would that
is-
take you?
this is
'Cause it's-
skewed because of.
Those are magic miles. They're-
Yeah, I'm telling.
Oh,
Yeah, you
good
guys
call.
are really quick.
Magic miles.
So
Well,
there
what we
you have
do
it.
is we actually just all ride Sora over there.
But she has a rocket ship.
It does,
Aw, look
based
at-
on our current sizes, look like I could pick all 3 of you up in my arms.
Look at Tater Tot in the background.
Oh,
with
he
Caitlin.
is
He's out.
asleep.
He's chilling.
Galileo
His
was
face
like
is all
that, but
smushy.
then it became dinner time, and then it became
Mm.
yell at AJ time.
Fair enough.
Feed me human
Okay,
who
so-
I get everything from.
I guess we're gonna travel that way. Do we need to?
Mhm.
Do we just say we'll pick it up at the Forest of
Is
Worms,
there
or
like
we
a
just
shop
Oh,
in town? In
In
Waterdeep?
town? As it turns out,
Ye old shop.
there is a traveling salesman from time to time who sells things.
As many salesmen do.
Let the salesman get the thing. Ah! Do the stuff. Aw, that's the wrong button to push.
Rip your dreams.
Okay, things might freak out. So you would like to purchase things before you go on your trip?
Yes.
sure.
Prepare.
I'm gonna try at least. I'm pretty poor, so
I thought we picked up a good chunk of gold on our last
Yeah,
expedition.
I might not have saved into your account. So you guys should all have about 950 gold pieces.
I'm rich!
Ow. I only have 550 on mine, but okay.
Okay.
And
Well, I will trust that you know how to.
Inventory.
I
think
don't.
you can. So, Aiko, go ahead and
See,
give
You
yourself.
said we should have 950.
Yes.
Thick. I'm rich.
the 950 gold.
Yes.
Mhm.
How did I get
All right. Okay. So,
What the
Are you
fuck is
guys-
it? Electrum. Oh man,
Are
I
you
didn't know
guys-
there was something between gold and silver.
oh, it's news to me.
Copper, silver, electrum, gold, platinum.
Hmm. So you guys, are you guys still back in the back with the dead body?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're
Yeah.
looking at a map.
So you guys looked at
Were
the
there
map.
multiple papers, or were there just the one?
So it looked like there were multiple, but you unfolded and it then unfolded into
It's
the
just a
map.
folded up map
Yeah.
that I then displayed because
Proudly.
I'm a genius.
All right.
I'm now
Maybe
just
you're
gonna
a
call you Magic Boy.
mischief
So-
manager.
You guys have
That's a Harry Potter reference.
yeah.
Yes.
I think you guys have all your stuff in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Fire breath. You got those things.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Hold it up.
I only have one thing left.
I
I
got like
got-
Got a
4.
potion of healing.
I got multiple potions of healing.
Aiko, I need to give you another potion of healing here because this is just going to be general.
And a potion
Stuff.
of fire breath. And a spell scroll. Do
Okay.
something with a spell scroll.
Is this all in inventory? I
It's
just have,
actually
like,
on the board right now.
Hey.
So I should probably give those to you guys in D&D Beyond. I will work
I
on
do-
that. You do?
I have a dagger in my inventory. I believe it belonged to a certain small halfling.
Okay, I'll take. Oh yeah, I think it's because somebody was supposed to get that and then didn't, and then you guys got it. Hold on to it. Maybe you could trade it. Maybe you could sell it. You never know.
Fair.
All right. So as you guys are back there, you're looking at things. You're trying to figure out. You're like, okay, we need to go to the shop. You hear the door open up, and you can't quite make out what the sound is, but it's just constant chatter, and it's somewhat annoying.
Let's go take a look.
You all jump at the chance to figure out what's.
Let's go look.
Yeah, let's go. Jeez.
Okay, you guys go out from the back room.
Looking at my map.
You're so excited, you figured it out, and you come around the bar, and you see a somewhat familiar look. You see a man in a robe, stark white hair going everywhere, crazy beard, huge and long, and he's pulling out items out of his robe and putting them on the table.
This guy.
He's just talking. He's like, "Yes, oh, I got the good stuff this time. Oh, yes, I do. All right. I wonder if I'm gonna sell it all today. I love money. It's so good. Okay, here we go. Here we go." And he locks eyes with all of you. He's like, "Ah, I remember you. Ah, some of my best customers. Come. Come on.
The dwarf has more money this time.
And you guys are not.
Hmm?
You guys aren't coming fast enough. He's like, "Come on, come here,
Get over
Get over here. Come here."
Okay.
I'm on my way. Okay.
We're
What's
good.
up?
All right.
What's up? What you need?
I got all of the things you could possibly want. Speaking of which, did you use the stuff the last time I sold you?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Very, very, very good. All right. Well, I've got more potions. I've got the all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, I've got. Oh, I think you might like this. This alchemist fire. Yes, I'm looking at you, warlock. I bet you'll like that. Oh, you know what? I think I have another one of these. Pulls out this. Oh, I guess you could buy some cheese if you really want it. Oh, you know what?
Eat hunk of cheese.
I got another one of these. And let's see. Oh, very fortuitous that I came across you. Durnan gave me something that I need to give to you. Which one of you would be the most brave and less foolhardy of the group?
That would
Less
be
foolhardy?
Ah,
Okay.
We don't know about that guy. I point at Aiko.
That's true. We don't know.
Though he does seem creepy, he followed a girl in a weird way for a long time. So I say we give it to Sora. Benefit of the doubt and all that.
it happens to the best of us. Alright, so he pulls out this scroll and he hands it to Sora. And he explains that if you recite the words inscribed in this scroll, it will return you to any location you've been before. This will also return anyone that you wish along with you, as long as they are within 100 yards. Reading this scroll, however, takes 3 turns, and you cannot take damage, or you will have to start again.
Interesting.
So you're just giving that to her?
That's good. How
Well,
much is it?
Durnan said give it to you, so I'm going to give it to you.
Yes.
Very kind of you.
Yeah. He said you're probably going to need it.
That's
I don't know.
ominous and
That guy says a
specific.
lot of stuff. He's kind of crazy. Anyway, want to buy anything? Hmm? You?
Let's see here.
How much are these goods of yours?
You know what?
I mean,
Yeah,
some
the,
of them have numbers on them.
the greater
do.
potion of healing, I think I'll take 250 gold.
I would
Yes,
like this
right.
hunk of cheese.
All right. I'll take 1 silver.
I will give you 2 silver because it smells delicious.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. It is delicious.
Absolutely.
That's half my breakfast.
How much is the potion of life?
The potion of life is 2,500 gold pieces.
You rich, Aiko?
No. Yep.
Suppose he doesn't have that. What if you sold it to him for 100 gold pieces?
100. I'm not an idiot. 2,500 to 100? That's like
I mean, they both have
way
100.
too much cheaper.
100.
I can do-
I speak like my 6-year-old.
600.
I could do 300.
Oh, that's a good deal.
No,
That's 3 times as
no.
much as I said.
No,
3
3 times
times.
as much as poop. That's just more poop.
Well,
Okay, 500.
I will not take less than 1,500 gold pieces.
I'm just a poor druid. I don't have that kind of cash.
That's.
I'm just a
okay.
poor druid. I don't
All
have any
around.
cash. No life potion for
Nobody
you.
loves me.
Are we willing?
You,
And I
Easy
get
come, easy
a
go.
potion
throw
of
in
greater
with that.
healing for 150 gold pieces.
200,
175.
225.
This merchant. I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, watch out. This guy's a shrewd negotiator.
125.
Listen, I paid you twice as much as you were asking for the cheese, so I think you can take that down to 175.
All right, here you go.
Got my cheese.
Make that 2. I'll take 1 as well.
1 cheese?
175.
No,
No, the potion
I
of
just
greater
sold
healing.
that one for 175. The price is
Yeah.
250.
No, it's not. It's 175. That's what you sold it for.
Make a case.
You just sold it for 175?
Good case.
That's the going rate?
175 it is.
Alright.
I'll give you 180. 180
Oh.
for your trouble.
That's
If you want to throw in a potion of life,
Here, I'll give you an alchemist fire to go along with it.
How
Pretty
about
good.
this? We could.
He's-
Flark,
How about
Sora, myself, we could pitch in 1500 for the potion of life and give it to Sora to hold on to.
listen? I don't share my money, so
Well, guess you're gonna die.
I don't think so.
I do.
How much for the potion of invulnerability?
1,000 gold pieces.
Was that
You don't have
600? You said?
I've already given you
What?
a deal, Dragonborn. Not again.
175?
He starts
175.
he starts grabbing his potions and puts them back in his cloak. He's like, I do not feel appreciated.
oh no, we love you.
Well, I mean, what
Good
about
guy.
me, man?
He's
I
pointing-
have not tried to shortchange you at
He
all.
points at Agrim and Storm like, they are rude. I don't like them anymore.
I agree with you, my friend. They are rude.
He does agree.
I feel like
murdered
you
a
and I
kobold.
are
Kindred spirits.
yeah, I like you.
Yeah,
How much you want to
on
give me
the-
for it?
For the potion of invulnerability? Listen, I don't have 1,000. I'm not that flush. And I know it's insulting, but 500 is really all I could do.
Oh,
I know. You don't have to part with it. I get it, but that's the best I can do.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
500 gold pieces
All right.
and a quarter of whatever you bring back from your next adventure.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean that. Ooh, that's a bet. I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble, my friend. I have no idea. I could come back with 1,000,000 gold, or wait, 50 platinums. I don't know what that actually means. I don't know the conversion rate here.
How about a trade?
What if I give you 500 gold and that delicious piece of cheese back?
Nah, I didn't really like it all that much.
You didn't really like that cheese? I give you 2 silver for that cheese.
Well,
There you
it's a delight to some.
I have a rare weapon you might be interested in.
What kind of weapon?
It's a magical rare weapon. I'm gonna pull out my dagger of returning venom. And you can instantly smell it.
You are allowed to smell it. Give it a whiff.
Overpoweringly sweet.
I don't get it.
Don't eat it, you'll die.
Yeah, don't touch
It's
poison.
not candy.
No, it's
Oh.
very
Like I would
poison.
eat a dagger.
I mean, I don't know. I have been tempted. It smells delightful.
What does it do?
Stabs.
Well, after you use it, it returns back to you if you call its name.
You can put it.
What's
you can
its
put
name?
it in someone and let it run away.
Dagger of returning venom.
All right.
Also,
Yes,
occasionally referred to as Steven.
Steven Spike.
All right. He goes and he throws it at the barkeep and goes, Steven! And it sticks into the guy. It's like, his name is not Steven.
Oh, well, we were close.
Dagger of returning venom. Comes right back and grabs it. He's like, oh, I like this. This is fun.
Sometime.
Ah, that's a pretty good joke of you, Warlock. That guy sucks. Whatever. So this plus 500 gold?
for the life potion.
Oh, I'm talking about the vulnerability potion.
That is worth more than 500 gold.
Oh. No, real hard at that one.
But I would give you 700 gold plus the dagger for the potion of life.
Anybody know what's
Deal.
happening with Abram over there?
I'm trying to get it in VR. It's cool.
He's having a
Don't
real
worry about it.
weird time right now.
All right, all
Sorry about
right.
it.
Warlock, I like you. That was
Yeah.
a pretty funny joke, me almost killing that bartender.
I thought it was pretty good.
500 gold it is.
Fantastic. I love to make a deal.
All right, well, it's been fun, friends. Till the next time. And he puts the rest of the things in his stuff and whatever, his cloak, his stuff, and he briskly turns around and walks out because he's got nothing else to sell.
I mean, that's fair. We kind of took a lot from him.
For little.
True story.
He got my dagger.
Did you
I
get-
mean,
Well,
you
A
weren't
dagger
gonna
that was found in my inventory bag.
dagger that our friend in Penwick abandoned when he
yes, Penwick.
went to meet his
Rest in
friends.
pepperonis.
Rip and pepperonis.
All right. Hold on, I'm trying to do something here.
I will also BRB because I hear cats screaming.
Yeah, do you guys want to take a quick
Yeah. Let's
quick
take 5.
break? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Look at this dipshit over here.
Like,
I mean,
flipping off
you're
the board.
looking real neat, my friend.
Cool.
Well, you know, I am real
I
neat.
think you look handsome.
Don't,
Thanks, babe.
you don't have to do that.
I
That's
don't
not
know
Don't-
how
necessary.
to.
Don't come in here with that energy. We don't need that.
I don't know what I. Okay.
We don't need happiness and kindness in this group.
Get the fuck
Oh,
out of
there
here!
we go.
All right.
Now we can. Okay.
Ah, he's just playing with his dingle dong.
We are back.
That is what it looks like.
He's just staring right at his peener.
All right. Well, it's going to take a while.
If you just
And-
see in
and
the
he's-
corner of my screen, it does.
He's
look
scooping.
bad.
He's doing the scoop. The old scoop maneuver.
All right. So,
I can't tell if he's actually doing stuff or he's just dicking with us right
he's
now.
just dicking.
No, I'm actually doing stuff.
What
oh,
are you
know what? I
doing?
could. Here, I'll
Dude,
I'll I'll stream it real quick.
he's dicking it.
how else are you supposed to do it?
Oh, you fucked
I
up
mean-
you have fucked up all of Luke's
Uh-huh.
screw shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
won't
it's
allow
alright.
your stream.
It's not like you're going to do it forever.
Oh, you messed it up for no reason.
I mean, could you see it or no?
No, I couldn't see shit.
Said
It said now streaming tabletop VR.
Here, maybe if I do this real quick.
Hold on. Okay.
Yep.
There are
There we go.
cards sticking out of the table. There's a keyboard. Oh,
Huh.
you're holding them cards.
Except now my headset isn't on.
Like it's on.
Whatever.
Oh, it's not turned on.
Yeah, I can't see through it, so.
Alright, this is a very effective demo demonstrating
Oh gosh, now it's all messed up.
Don't want
the
one.
extreme
we're
realism
good.
of virtual reality.
Alright, well, it was cool. It was an experiment.
So
Next time-
immersive.
All right.
The most immersive.
It was actually pretty
Well,
cool.
Okay.
What do you
I'll be
guys
back
say
in a sec.
we venture from the
I mean,
Tavern
we-
Inn?
Yeah.
We bought
So-
some potions. Let's head on out to the forest of
Journey
weird.
the Black Hill
I just realized
Dark
Yeah.
Hill.
I turned off
So
the lights and I can't see my dice.
I think I'm compelled to stop this darkness, guys. So I think I might try to join your group here if you're heading that direction.
Do we have some interview questions
Mhm.
before we
Okay.
let anybody
Will you
join?
be
Got it, got
more
it.
useful than Agram? Do
Don't
you
know.
sit on anything?
What is your opinion on using your butt as a weapon?
Only in case of emergency.
What that butt do?
Okay.
We'll just say
I'm
Agram
pretty
has
good at-
learned not to
Pretty
use
good at
the
following
butt
around people
as an
and
attack.
fighting them back.
How do you feel about kobolds?
Mm-hmm.
Neutral? No, don't. I don't like them at all. No. Only if they're
You
Mad
may
at me.
say.
Okay, I mean, you and Sora can get along in your weird kobold hatred. That's fine. That's fine. How do you feel about humans?
they're okay. I like to stick to myself in nature with my druids. So,
Okay.
but it's cool.
Okay.
You know, as long as they don't mess with us, then all good.
How do you feel about kobolds?
We already went over that.
I haven't
Just
really
neutral,
met.
neutral
This is
slash
my
hates them.
no. This is my first cobalt that I've met. So we're gonna be friends. I just hang out in the woods.
You're in.
All right.
I love how the noise suppression keeps claps out of.
Yeah.
It's just silence. It's not.
So you just see hands go together.
It's like, oh joy.
I'm not muted either.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Really? Wow,
Ready?
I slapped that one real hard.
Darn it.
That is
It's weird.
quite
pretty good.
weird. Yeah.
But I think it'll
Okay.
keep it in there if like you're talking and you clap.
I didn't hear
Just
anything
gotta-
there.
Yeah. Do it low, softly.
Anything?
Well, when you
Not
talked,
A
really
little
at
bit
all.
when
heard
you
it.
talked.
Well, if I'm in the middle of, oh
I think I'm also
yeah.
It's gonna sound weird, but yeah, I'm also sending it through noise suppression with NVIDIA Broadcast, so it's like double.
I mean, I could turn off. Wait, can I turn this off?
Yes, we
Yeah,
heard that.
heard that
It,
one.
it
There you
sounded
go.
like crap.
There you go. That's what I just have to remember. I have to click 3 buttons and then I can make a clappy.
It's
And then I turn it
totally
back on.
convenient for you to do that.
Worth.
All right, so I believe Aiko's joined the party. Would you guys like to venture forth?
We
Yeah.
shall.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right. Are you guys going to take the path that the...
I mean, I
Map?
feel like we follow the map.
Yep.
This seems relevant.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right, so
Go
you guys...
through the
Porsche Bridge.
I slapped my hands really hard and now they hurt.
You're such a princess.
Very elegant.
All right, friends.
Let me know when
The
you
most
Let me know
scouts
when
in
you
the
get
party.
steamed
So
up
you
the
guys
butt, okay?
have been on the road for a few days. You're following the path. Nothing of interest has happened.
Fantastic.
You
I love to
continue
hear it.
going down the path that's on the map, and you reach. One more second. All right. You would come to these just as you were reaching these hills here. You notice that they're all about the same. They don't necessarily go on top of each other. It's just very strange. They're all just kind of their own individual hill, and you can't see quite how far they go, but they're probably, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards wide, and you can't see how long they go, but they each have their own individual hill, and each hill is about 30 yards high.
like kind of like dunes.
Yeah.
They don't.
They're all individual.
Or anthills.
Yes. So they're
Bronco
just
hills.
high enough for you to not be able to see over, but they're certainly not hard for you to go up and then go down or go around.
Makes sense.
Wait, can we go through them?
Well, you could try. This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can try whatever you want.
You can try anything. The only limit is your imagination.
And also the player's handbook.
And also, if you kill the main character in the story, it might throw
Well,
a little
you know.
wrench.
I mean, if you
It's
successfully
limit,
kill the
though.
main character, the dungeon master fucked up.
Also true. Alright, so we should... I think we should probably just, keep pressing on.
Does anyone have a shovel?
How about we go around the first hill?
I concur.
Does anyone have a shovel?
Don't
I
think
don't
so.
have a shovel, no.
So are you going to go north or
Or
south?
can we use your shield as a shovel?
North. No.
Because I feel like X is where you dig. For treasure.
Well, are we at the X, or is the X in the middle of the hill on the map?
I mean, I don't think in the real world we have like a top-down view of where we are and where the X is.
But was the X on the hill?
Oh,
Or in front
The
of
X
the hill?
was just over the whole thing. It wasn't
okay.
very specific.
so we need to dig up
I'm not
all
going
of the
to dig
hills.
the hills.
There's one. Let's just try one of them. You guys never like my ideas. Fine.
I think we go to the north around the first hill. The northernmost first hill.
and we're...
The first most northern.
That's what you guys are. You guys gonna follow? So
I mean, I just follow Sora around.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
She is
Alright.
very large and has a shield,
So
and I will stay behind her.
you're walking and you get around the first hill, and further north, which is your left, there's another hill, and to directly in front of you. So this hill is to your left. You can walk in between that hill and the next one. It's directly in front of you. Or there's actually another one now just south of you. So there's 3 hills.
What do you... Shall we venture to the top of this hill and get a view?
I like that idea.
Nominal.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. So you guys go to the top of this hill. And you see a lot of other hills.
Hmm.
There's probably a good 50 or 60. If you were to try to count, they stretch eastward, north, not too much. Probably 6 or 7 worth go north, another 10 or 11 go south. But it's just there's a lot of going east away from you.
Do we see any horror signs?
Any
Well,
horror signs?
if you're just looking at
Horror.
things, you can't. It just
Sluts,
looks
sluts,
like
sluts,
horror.
this way.
Is there
You-
magic we can do here?
Topless ladies.
You can do a spell.
South.
You can work on. You could do something like a nature check or a survival check to see if there's anything that the ground can tell you or something of that nature.
I think we
Right.
trust the druid to figure
Yeah,
some shit
let's,
out.
Yeah, I was gonna
here.
say so.
Pull
Yeah,
some
and
weight.
Mr. Druid. Listen up. We're not in a bunch of rocks, Agrum. Do you see any rocks? If I see
We're not
rocks, I'll
in a
ask you some dumb questions about them.
But I have survival.
And his survival is
His
better.
survival is better.
Survivor.
He's got 6 survival, right?
yeah,
I'm a survivor.
No, he's got 6
Six sur-
nature.
no, 6 survival and 3 nature. I have 6
You gotta
animal
follow the
handling.
druid.
So sorry to break the thing here, but for
You're
animal
fine.
handling, is there like what does that mean? Like what can I do with that? I can't just like turn into a hawk and fly around, right?
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
animal handling would be like if we came across a deer and you wanted to try to walk up to it and pet it without it
Wait,
running away
that's-
from you.
Worst skill ever.
Well, I mean, that's a generic example,
Yeah,
but you could
yeah.
also do that with, like, I don't know if there was a crocodile that was blocking our path or
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
other things of that nature.
So
and
I
at
would-
some point, presumably, you will learn to commune with animals. So the ability to,
I
like,
do have a beast bond. But you have to be friendly.
So in this case, I would say you're probably going to want. So what are you wanting to know? And we can help guide you on what kind of check to do.
I think we're wanting to find some kind of like we're looking for anything that's like different,
Differentiates
right?
a hill from another
We're,
hill.
s- we're surrounded by a bunch of these mounds that look all very eerily similar. So we're looking for anything that stands out.
Okay.
Like anything that
So I would say for you that could be a perception, or I would do your highest skill of between survival, nature, and perception. Whichever is your highest, those all kind of fit into the same thing.
survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
I got an 11. What happened to the?
17.
It's 11 plus 6. Okay, 17.
17. Okay. So these hills actually do look almost identical. It's very strange. It's something that shouldn't exist in nature, right? They all look fairly the same size, height, but you.
Deals.
Do you see them all next to each other? All. Okay, so you see them in ants, and that's it. But you do notice that to the direct in front of you and down into kind of the valley between hills, you do see a worn walked path. Not incredibly worn, but as though something or someone or a group of people have walked there in front of you somewhat recently.
Echo,
Do you
what
see
do
I
your
see-
half-elf eyes see?
I think I see a path here. I think I see a place that's commonly traveled. I think we should follow it.
Well done, Druid.
You may stay.
All right.
You have definitely had more value to the group than Agram.
I'm not saving your ass again.
When did you ever?
You literally have tried to wreck your own ass multiple times.
All right.
Once. That
Twice!
was once.
And you got stuck to the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, really
With
more
your
like
butt?
3 times.
Remember you put your butt on the tree and got stuck?
Chose to forget.
You almost died to a method in the second session.
I did. I 100% did.
And you sat on that other thing that exploded on you up your
Yeah.
butt.
You've had bad luck
That
with
was
your
it.
butt.
No, that was it. Yeah.
All right. So you want to follow this path that? So I should reiterate. I'm gonna to backtrack just a touch. So it doesn't. It's not worn like people travel this all the time. You can just tell that the blades of grass have somebody or
Or
a group of people have walked this direction.
Yeah. So I think I see a path that the group before us has gone through. So I think we should follow them.
Lead the
I
way.
have several questions. How many people do you think have walked there?
We can go at 2 to 3.
You can't really
Maybe.
answer it yet,
Okay.
but you know that it's a group
Question.
which could be between 5 and 50.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Semi-helpful. 2, do we think that somebody should wear this sash and lead the group wearing it?
Welcome.
What
to.
if the people who walked through here were part of... I mean, we came here because of this map. We took off with the dead person who had the sash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put on the slash, Flark. It would look great on you.
Here's the thing. I don't walk in the front of the group.
I do now.
I'm feeling like the person with the giant shield and massive sword, maybe.
I'm too big to wear the sash.
It might stand out. Yeah.
Normal sash could fit it.
You don't think people are going to find it odd that the Dragonborn Paladin is wearing a sash?
Well, I think even if I'm wearing the sash, they might find it odd that a dragon paladin is just following me around.
You
Dragonborn.
can go way out in
Not a
front.
dragon.
You can go way out in front.
I don't like that idea even a little bit, but I'm also... I thought that was something happening in my house. I was like, oh shit, what the...
All right, fine. Give me the sash. Damn it.
I'll do it. I'll do
No,
it.
it's
I'm
not.
the best liar here anyway.
No, you're not.
What? I mean,
He is.
okay.
Well, we don't know about the druid.
What is your... Yeah, okay, so persuasion.
Mine's Walling.
Useless.
Deception?
My deception? It's 1.
Yeah, I'm useless. Yeah.
Performance.
What was that?
Performance.
1.
4.
Me too.
So, okay. If one of us is going to pretend to be part of a weird satanic cult that
Exactly.
worships what's his butt,
Gonna be the weird Satan.
it'll probably be devil worshiper who also likes
Yep.
to lie.
So
Oh,
It's a demon. It's not a devil. I mean, let's...
are you wearing the sash like you're a pageant winner?
How was
Yes.
she wearing it?
Underneath her cloak is where it was found,
Was it like partially visible, or it was like completely covered?
completely covered.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I got a cloak, so I'm gonna wear it exactly the way she wore it, under the cloak, fully covered.
And
And
you're in the
then-
front.
I'm in the front, and I'm gonna be far enough ahead that as we like round corners, I will be the only one visible.
Okay.
And then I can do like a little like hand gesture, wave forward if I don't see anyone.
And we'll decide if we want to come help you.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys put
I don't want
yourselves
to teleport. Fuck you. I'll bring them back.
put yourselves in order on this side here for me, just so we can have continuity.
Teeny tiny Flark in the front.
Probably put the druid in
Alright.
the back.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Dragonborn should be next. And then
I don't
Agrum.
care.
And then
I'll
the
be
Druid,
last.
maybe.
Agram's
I
gotta
mean,
be
it's
ready
not
to
like
run
I can
in.
do anything anyway.
You
Apparently,
need
I
to
have
get your
no
axes
skills.
out.
I mean, you have excellent murder skills.
I was gonna say-
my
No,
friends.
remember you were the best at jumping.
I am
He's the-
very
he's-
athletic.
He's
That's
the
it.
best at axing.
And knocking down
Questions.
doors and hitting
Mhm.
goblins on the other side.
Mhm.
That is true. That did happen. That was the
You're
whole
good
thing.
at breaking things.
That's
a-
literally in my bio.
There you go. Perfect. So, Flark, you're going to follow this path as best as you
Yeah.
can.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're walking
I'm
and you
not-
start.
I'm not good at like nature stuff,
Okay.
so I'm just kind of trying.
Excuse me, sorry.
Go
So,
that way.
So, he's
Just
guiding
follow.
you from the back, telling you go here, turn here, go
Okay.
here.
All right.
Everybody is very easily able to notice as you're going around these hills, you see just marks in the sides of the hills at various stages. And
Are they stone?
as though as it's all dirt. So as it's almost like somebody just poked at it as they're walking by.
Like with a shovel?
You can't really tell what kind of
Instrument they used?
Instrument they used. It wasn't super big. It wasn't like it was a shield or anything, but it
Could
was
have been.
big
Could have
enough.
been my penis.
It could have been your penis, so
Yeah,
you wouldn't have
that
been able
big.
to see anything
It
at
is
all.
very, very hard to see.
Just
You'd be
disappointment
asleep.
on the hill's face. That's it.
I would like to make a guess that whoever came here last time was trying to remember the way out, because it might be easy to get lost in here.
We got ourselves a Hansel and Gretel situation.
Crumbs.
Does anyone have breadcrumbs?
I have
What about that
chocolate
cheese?
crumbs.
Clark,
Somebody-
did you make? Oh,
Didn't somebody buy the cheese?
Yes.
I bought the cheese.
yes.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I assume that birds and shit around here are just gonna eat it anyway, but I love the idea that we're like, you know what? We should leave a path out. And so I'm just gonna take little like crumbles of cheese and like every, so often. I'm just gonna
Could
drop a
Sora
little.
enchant the cheese so that the birds and stuff don't eat it?
I don't think that's a
No,
thing.
that's not a
Um,
thing. If you had a dagger that
Non-bird.
had some poison, you could put it on there and maybe.
I
people would
happen
eat
to
it.
have
And
a
then you'd
dagger
have
in my
dead
inventory.
birds instead
I
of
have-
cheese. You could
I have
call
a-
the
It
dead
works.
birds
Hold
out.
on, I have a dagger that has poison on it in my inventory.
You're not supposed
The
to.
one that I sold.
Yeah,
One-
Sora just sold it to the merchant. That's how she got the
No,
potion.
I have a
of-
different one.
Oh, what one do you have?
I have his other one. The dagger of returning venom.
No, that's the
Oh, that's the one.
that's the one.
No, yours was different, I thought.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, no, that's the one that I have.
Yeah.
That I sold.
Well, we are
Someday.
just shitting
Also
on
known as
Abram.
Steve.
Everything
Sorry,
Abram's
Abram.
trying to do. It's like, you
So-
know what? Fuck you, Abram.
I'm not gonna
No.
lie.
Oh.
I thought for sure Agram was gonna be like, I tricked him into dropping his cheese, and he goes behind and eating it as you're walking.
That would have been good. That would have been good.
Be a very Abram move.
Yeah.
This cheese was definitely worth 2 silver. Delicious.
All right. So you guys are gonna continue to walk.
5-second rule.
Yeah.
Cheese sprinkled here and there.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
nearing a hill, and on the other side, you can't understand what's being spoken, but you can hear there's chatter, and there's some scraping sounds, almost like shoveling, but it's in the distance around a corner. But you can definitely hear it,
Okay.
You can't see it yet.
Can everybody hear it, or can just I hear it?
You can hear it right now, and I'm telling you, you can hear it now, and you're about, let's call it 30 feet from the next hill.
From the next hill. Okay, so I'm gonna like, and then I'm gonna point at my ears, and I'm gonna kind of slow down, and start creeping towards
We
the
do
hill.
have a professional stalker with us.
Oh, we do have a guy
Yeah.
who's been real. What's your stealth?
Stealth is only +3.
What's your stealth, Agram?
Not that.
Oh.
But I
And-
am very athletic and acrobatic and could climb over the hill or climb to the top of the hill very easily.
Like peek over the top,
Yeah,
and then
I
use
like it.
bird sounds to tell us what you see.
Oh,
That means enemies. What are you, an infant? We have these.
yeah. What about?
But we also have a stealthy boy.
I mean,
And what about, so for my druid thing, like I have wild shape, I have features and traits. Can I do anything with
So,
that?
as a druid level 7, you can turn into any animal that you've seen or encountered that is of medium or small stature, but you
you
can't,
is
just-
big.
but you can't fly. So you could be a bear, you could be a wolf, you could be a cat,
Right.
you could be a dog.
But to see something
Snake.
like that, there has to be a dog line. Like
No.
Something
we'd
you've
have to
seen
encounter.
in your life.
Ever in your
Oh.
life. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd be down to become a dog or something and kind of
I think a
just
dog might be
meander.
suspicious.
And these hills.
We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Has anybody seen any animals that look natural in these weird ass hills?
Like
with
a
the-
rabbit.
I mean, you could be a snake. Would be really hard to see. He's like snaking around in the grass. Pop your little snake head up.
Yeah, I could
and
totally
then
do that.
Snake back.
Oh, snick.
I'd take a-
snake.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a fine plan. I'll assume my snake form. How does that work?
Okay, so you can do it twice per long rest.
Okay.
You'll take the ability scores basically of that type of animal, and then you'll keep your hit. You actually, you will take on those hit points of. So if you were to get in combat, you would take those hit points of whatever it was, and once those hit points are gone, you would shapeshift back, and it would not take from your pool. So,
Okay.
just to give you an idea, a snake, your walking speed is 20 feet, so you can go 4 squares. Yeah, if it gets to that point, we can.
Right. I mean,
We can
if
get
combat starts, then we can worry about it. But it doesn't really matter unless.
But
we end up
basically,
in
you just
combat.
role play turning into a snake, and
Okay.
you're a snake. Like you don't have to roll anything. That's just an ability as a druid.
Okay. Well, I think it seems like an opportune time to turn into a snake and kind of sneak around the corner here and see what's going on.
Okay.
So, don't be alarmed, new group that I just met. I'm now going to turn into a snake.
He didn't even warn us. He didn't even say anything. He's just like, snake. Don't
Okay.
scream.
So we're gonna play on Flark's little radius stuff over here.
Hello.
So Echo,
These
you're
are-
so
These are my
basically right
spells.
here
These are my spells.
is the bottom of this hill right here, and this
Okay.
goes up, but this is a nice little valley between two hills. As you go around the corner, the noise gets greater and greater, and you hear lots and lots of chatter, and you see people taking their weapons and smacking the side of these hills, and you would be able to tell that these are orcs, and they are all over this valley, and they're kind of systematically going through and poking at the sides of the hill.
I knew we should have started digging. Oh, sorry, you fool.
You will never touch my shield.
So
You could have done it.
are they digging at the hill or just kind of
You know,
poking? Are we excavating like
they're just hitting it a few times, and then they're moving down, and then they're hitting it a few times with their javelins or their axes. They're just hitting it, and you can't really tell what they're trying to
What
do.
to
You
do.
can just see that's what's happening.
Alright. Well, can I talk as a snake and slither back to the group and tell them that
Yeah, you can talk.
there's they have tens or more of orcs around the corner, and they seem to be probing at the hills, like looking for something, like
Oh, almost like they're digging for buried treasure. Weird.
digging, but more like or like a door or something. They're probing like to the side.
Oh.
For the horrors and
Yeah, they're
horrors.
looking.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
horror.
oh, I see. We're looking
horrors.
for the tomb of horror.
Yes.
Is that what we're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Okay.
But there's a lot of them, and they're orcs. They look
Okay.
like we could squish a
So-
snake like super quick.
God. So my sash maybe will not convince the orcs
I
that
don't-
I'm
But you should
also
keep
an
wearing
orc.
it. You should keep wearing
I
the
mean,
dark
I
sash.
feel very pretty. So
I did
I
not
leave it
look
on.
under any of their armor to see if there was a sash that maybe you could bond with them over. But
Hello, orcs. I too am an orc. Don't mind my horns or ashy
What-
gray skin.
What do you think, Agrim? What do you think ours
I'm not sure.
should be?
I definitely think we should try and play Flark off as an orc.
I actually okay. So hold on. I think I have a thing for that. Where is it?
For an orc?
Well, hold on. I have to find my thingy. Not that thingy. Different thingy.
Too bad you can't fly. You could just drop Agrim in the center, and he could go like.
Just ask them a question. Ayo. What is my? I have a. I'm very smart, and I've played this character before. Mind me.
Sorry,
Don't
where
you
are
have
we in relation to this map again?
Thermagogry?
I have I have many things. I have the Mask of Many Faces, which allows me to cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. I have to look at the details of Disguise Self, so this is a bit of a pain. How do I find Disguise Self? I don't know the details of this, but I think Disguise Self, I could make myself look like an orc. It just wouldn't stand up to rigorous inspection. Like, if they touched me, they'd be like, you don't feel like an orc.
You
Okay.
can seem 1 foot shorter or taller. You can appear thin or fat. You
Doesn't
can't change your body type. So you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. So you couldn't do something that's got 6 limbs.
Okay. Look different. Okay. The extent of the illusion is up to you. The changes rapid spell failed up to hold up to physical inspection. Okay. So I could make myself look like an orc. I don't speak orcish. So I think that could be a hindrance to that. So I think we let Agrim lead and ask what they're up to and try to convince them that we're on their side.
I was just seeing if I have anything on it.
Do get help.
Do you get help? What?
You seen Thor Ragnarok? Oh, it's so embarrassing. Huh?
Help, my brother, he's very sick. We're not doing get help.
That's fair. Just toss me. Toss me. I mean, we could
could
do
also-
that.
Can I
Do we?
how big is 60 feet? Is it
Very
It's
large?
gonna
big.
be.
Is it a 60-foot diameter or radius?
Each one of these is 5 feet.
Radius.
This is a 20-foot radius spell that I just dropped.
So 3 times
Can I-
that. It would.
This is a
it would
little
cover
bit
all
big
of them.
for this.
Can I cast?
This
we're
is a 60-foot radius spell.
We're looking for a Tomb of Horrors, right? Can I cast a Divine Sense to see if there's like any undead in the next 60 feet?
So that does have a limitation. So let me just double check here.
A tomb sounds like there'd be weird stuff. I don't know.
I mean, it is not uncommon that tombs may or may not have corpses within them. This is true.
I'm guessing that the entrance to the tomb is inside the skeleton skull.
Are you thinking detect good and evil? What are you thinking?
Divine Sense.
I mean, this does seem like a good spot, Agram. I would say that giant
Let me see.
Yeah, that right
Oh, wait,
there.
skeleton
Why is
right
that?
there.
Yeah. Divine Sense.
Divine sense. Let's see.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like an odor. You can open your awareness to detect such force until the end of your next turn. You can know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
Okay.
And within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. So okay. You could cast that if you wanted to, yes.
Cast it.
You could cast it. Okay. So you get from where you're at, it's very, very, very faint, but you are detecting an undead presence in this general area over here.
Over where?
Hand.
So my hand is over Fleck's area.
Wait, over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is appears to be underneath the hill to your left.
Oh. We're gonna have to use your shield to dig.
Alright. Well,
Yes.
I do sense undead in the hill to our left.
Oof. Okay.
I don't remember any orcs poking that particular hill. If the characters on the board are accurate representations of what the orcs are.
I mean, these two might be.
Oh
So-
yeah, they're
Giving it a pokey poke.
yeah.
I'm
run
assuming
around
you guys are not. You can't see them still, correct?
No.
Correct. We're
We-
still
we
around the
have them,
corner.
yeah.
Good point.
So yeah, there's two orcs right around the corner in that direction, and there's no orcs poking the hill. As you're describing, where you might feel the presence.
So it seems like we can try to reason with orcs, which doesn't. Or we can just set Agram loose and let him, ask him a question. I love that joke. I'll never be tired of it.
What are you feeling, Agram? Should we try to negotiate the orcs or just like, ka-cha?
Yeah, just
Well-
Let loose.
Let me ask you a question. Do we negotiate with terrorists?
I don't understand the reference.
Don't negotiate.
What is a
with
terrorist?
That's fair. Ooh. I don't know. Like, what is the origin of orcs? Are they generally a bad people,
Uh,
or kind of like a peaceful type? I'm not sure.
they are um, typically anything chaotic. So they can be chaotic good, neutral, or evil. Generally.
Yeah.
I'm
According
chaotic good, so like
the
just going in and
description of orc in like the monsters manual is orcs are savage humanoids. They gather in tribes that satisfy their bloodlust by slaying any humanoids that stand against them.
oh, I'm joining them.
So if
I
they
mean,
deem you to be against them, they will slay you.
Right. But if they think you're on their side, then they are cool. Potentially cool. Potentially.
Yeah.
So you could try to convince them. You're a savage humanoid, so it might work.
that's what we're going with. Seems like a bad idea, but I guess we could
So
give it a shot.
what's going on now?
We're sending me in. Captain.
Okay.
Would you
I
like
agree.
a protection spell?
I feel like that's warranted.
Could they
Can
sense it?
Can they sense that?
I feel like they could probably.
Could they sense a protection spell?
Yeah.
Also
Can't
don't
answer that question.
Hmm. Okay. Then we won't. I don't want to.
I'm gonna say no. Because I'm not the one on the line here.
I'm gonna die.
So you're just gonna walk in and start talking?
I mean, I think we all follow him very closely until he starts talking. So like I'm thinking, Agram, the plan is as soon as you see them, you start talking to them, and then we'll all stop. So we're just like right there, ready to go. Yeah.
Hmm. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Wait, hold on. We got that potion of life, right?
Oh yeah. You'll be
All
fine.
right. Let's do it.
So as you come
So
around,
where do I start?
you're going to come around the corner here, and right about there, yep, you can
Okay.
see all these guys.
I'll fucking kill Lyco. Okay, so kind of like that.
All right. They are all very busy with whatever they're doing. They haven't noticed you.
Oh, a lot of them grouped together now.
I should mention that this is a ramp over here on this left. It's all a hill, so nothing is needs to be climbed. It's just for whatever reason I couldn't get
Oh, sure.
it to work
Like we
out.
could walk this way and
You
it's
can-
just
you
walking.
go up.
Yep.
You would go up here. It's not like a climb check for
Exactly.
it.
Yep. Same way with this.
Okay, so like there's nothing on this map that would require climbing or flying or
Correct.
okay, it's all
Or
hill.
athletics or acrobatics,
Got it.
those things.
Yeah. All the skills that Agram brings
I mean, you
to the table.
you can always do like a backflip at any time.
I mean, feel free to danger roll your way into this.
Maybe I'll show them I could do a backflip and when I see them and see if that
Impresses them.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck if you roll a 1 on that one. What's up, homies? Yeah.
You've broken your neck.
But
I guess we'll want to. All right, so there's so what I'm seeing here, we got 2 guys over here, and we got 1 guy across the river here, and then we got like a bunch of dudes over there.
Yeah.
It would probably take them a while to get across this, all of them. Get over
Assuming
here.
that this is a deep river and not just like a stream, like in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That's fair. That is an assumption.
If they can't swim, it's scary for them.
I can't swim. I think maybe we just kind of slowly approach these guys.
So the plan I put in place was that as soon as he starts talking, we stop following him.
I'm
So if
wondering.
he's not talking, I mean, we're still gonna follow you, right? So I think we've all popped around the corner at this point.
Think so. Maybe you guys want to hide by that tree?
Did you whisper that to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna hide behind the tree.
I walk with them.
Sora, go behind the tree. I go. You should probably also go behind the tree. I will, and then I'm gonna kind of casually walk over here. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to slowly approach and yell so that I don't surprise them. When
You
I
think
yell,
yelling will surprise them?
Maybe just like speak loudly.
oh yeah, I guess speaking loudly and maybe laughing. I don't know. I'm
I'm
bad
surprised
at
by many noises, so I don't have a suggestion.
this. All right, we're just gonna go for it.
I believe in you.
So I'm gonna slowly walk, probably to here. I would say.
Okay, so
Do you
D,
think they could hear me from
D
here?
definitely is in. You're in her peripheral
wait.
vision now as you get there, and
Yeah.
she
Oh, they have
sees you.
letters. That's fucking dope. Luke, this is genius. Sorry.
Now I know. And she
And he
looks
sees me.
over to this group over here, and she utters something that you don't know what it is. And this group looks up in your direction, and they've all turned and looking at you, and they are starting to walk your way.
Feels bad.
I will stop where I am, put my hands in the air,
Like you
Like
just
he
don't
just
care.
doesn't care.
like I just don't care, and just kind of yell, "Hello, friends! I come in peace." Do
This one
any
here in
of
the
you
middle
speak common?
goes, "Friend? You know,
Friend.
friend. I know you. What you do here?"
Hey, Flark, you should ready a fireball.
We didn't discuss whether or not I should tell them what we're doing here. Crap.
So, quick question before things keep progressing. From behind this tree, can I see anything, or is it too dense? I have no idea what's on the other side of this tree.
You can't really see anything. It's a big, thick,
Okay.
fat tree that they can't
Okay.
see you, but you can't see them, and you can't
Okay.
really hear much beyond muffled.
Okay, so I can't even make out what they said in response to Agram.
No, you can know what Angram's saying, but them, it's just too far away.
It's just noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
All
feel
right.
like I'm I'm within range of you guys, though.
I mean,
Still.
I can see you.
Not going any further.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
I'd say to them, I'm just an adventurer. Trying to get through here. I got lost in these hills, and I stumbled upon you. Was hoping you could help me find my way.
No, I know help you. You go now.
Could I pay you for help?
I no need money. I have job now. I don't need help from you or money. Beside, you half naked. You don't have that much money. I say you leave now, or I make you leave.
Is there any way we can work out an arrangement?
Nope, you go now.
Okay. Well, I decide to turn around as to put them at ease and start walking away till I get even with the team and kind of whisper, "What do we do? They don't want us here."
And I hear the whisper of fireball, and I say, "I know." And kill Sora. I step out from the bush and I hurl a fireball directly into the middle of the cluster of orcs that I see ahead of me.
Okay. So you didn't have that action ready, did you?
No, yes. Well, I'm gonna say no,
Okay.
because I was prepared to shoot a fireball, but I didn't know what my trigger would be, so it's
Okay.
probably not fair to say anything that happened.
Okay. So you come out of the tree, and
Right.
all of the orcs go, ah! And now you are in combat.
Right. Do
All
I
right.
get to
So-
fire the fireball, or are we gonna roll for initiative?
So here's what's going to happen: is we'll call it a surprise round.
Okay.
So you're going to roll for initiative, but you get to go first this round, and then
Okay.
every round from this point on, you're going to be in your turn.
In the initiative order?
Yep.
Love it. Sounds perfect.
So go ahead and roll a d20, Aiko,
No.
and then
Oh,
add
no.
your
Sora, have you continued your extremely good initiative?
initiative
skills?
bonus.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
It could be worse.
So do you
So
see that on your character sheet by chance? So
It's
if
up
you,
top center.
Yeah, like right in the middle, there's like an armor class, and to the left of it, it
Yep.
says initiative. So
Okay,
you roll a
initiative.
d20 and add whatever that number is.
Or you can click
then
on
how-
it and it'll do it in the little sidebar.
Right.
How do I just roll the d20? Like,
It-
what's the plain roll?
So if you're just using the thing to roll your dice, which I guess you
Click
have been,
on
so
the
I should-
initiative
just
square,
click
it'll
the
do it.
initiative button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click the plus whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Ooh,
you
dang.
can also,
That's
if
a
you
2.
ever,
22. He rolled a nat 20 on his initiative.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Also,
19 plus 15.
if you ever
Oh,
have
no, you have a
something
plus
called
3, never mind.
advantage or disadvantage, you can right click that same button and click on advantage or disadvantage. So since I'm level 7, I actually have advantage on initiative rolls.
There you go.
Okay.
So what advantage means you get 2 and you take the best of the 2 rolls. So you get 2
Okay.
d20s. If you have disadvantage, you roll 2 of whatever that is, usually a d20, and you take the lesser of the 2.
I rolled a 6 and a 2. So I got 6.
Man.
All right.
Oh, that sucks.
Flark.
16.
Nice. All right. So, Flark, you're first this round, and then every subsequent round you will be in your normal spot.
Yep.
I think, given the time, I really wanted to give combat a chance with Patrick, and
Yeah.
then we'll probably do one round, and then we'll probably call it a night,
Okay.
because this for one round's probably going to take 25-30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. So I step out of the shrubbery and I hurl a fireball straight into the middle of this cluster of orcs that I see, and I hit A, double B, WC, BA, B, and BC.
Right.
So let's see. Spells. Right. Is this the right number? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
35, so 7.
So do you roll, or is it for a hit?
So it is. So the fireball is a dexterity 15 saving throw for all of them,
Okay.
but it hits. They're just saving
Okay.
for half damage.
Okay. So we're gonna do. Sorry, I gotta think about this. This is my
All right.
my unhappiness with making so many bad guys. So WC and BB. Okay. So
Oh wait, why am I? Oh, that was weird.
I remembered what you rolled though.
okay, so WC
Why doesn't this work?
Failed.
Oh God.
What's the DC
Oh,
I
you
need to
had a
do?
cone in there too.
What?
What's my check? What am I trying to
15.
hit? 15?
You're trying to hit 15.
Okay, so WC, we're gonna do this. So I know which one's failed.
No, this one is broken.
Turn him upside down.
Yep. So I know which one's take full damage. Man, I'm
Gosh,
rolling
dang
like
it.
poop.
That's good.
Oh,
I
this guy.
can't get them into
This guy's
thing. Okay,
fine.
fuck it.
Hey, there you go. One guy. That's fun.
Okay. So everyone who failed takes 31 fire damage.
Ooh.
The one who succeeded takes 15.
Okay. Oops. DB. So I'm gonna flip him back over once I've attached the damage. How would you say it was? Half was 15 because it rounds
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
What the heck?
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna call. I'm gonna rename this one H because okay. So as it turns out, H and B cannot withstand even half the damage. So please role play how those guys are gonna die.
I mean, it's just the fireball. I step out from behind the tree with just a giant orb of fire in my left hand, and with kind of an underhand flick, it lobs through the air, lands directly in the middle, and just explodes in this inferno. And the two of the orcs that were unprepared and unawares are just immediately struck, and the heat actually like vaporizes the oxygen and ignites it inside of their bodies, and they suffocate immediately because of the extreme heat, and they crumple to the ground.
That was him crumpling. All right, very nice. So these other orcs,
And I gain 11 temporary hit
I was
points
gonna say that's good for you.
as
These other
their
orcs,
deaths fuel my vitality.
they are definitely extremely hurt by the fire. They are not backing down, however. They've taken the heat and it's taken a moment for them to recover, but they seem to have quite the resolve to continue. Aiko, you were up next. So you
Am
have
I still a snake, or did I like automatic?
I mean, you're.
I don't
We had
remember.
conversations, so I assume you.
I feel like after you
unsnaked.
came back, there's a non-zero
Yeah.
chance you would have turned into not a snake.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So
yeah, that makes sense. I think that's probably what would have happened.
so
Yeah.
Patrick, are you comfortable with the flow of what combat is? How you get an action, a movement, and a bonus action if you've got something.
Yeah, I mean, at the basic level, but
Okay.
like,
It takes a bit. It's gonna take us a
Yeah.
bit to get back into it too.
yeah, no, I mean, I haven't done this since like sixth grade, so we're talking a long time.
So just
Same.
as a so each square is 5 feet, so you can move 6 squares as a normal walking speed per turn.
Okay.
And then you can do an action, one of your spells like Thorn Whip, which is a cantrip. So you can do that as many times. It doesn't take a spell slot. Or you could use something more vicious that's expended at that spell. Or you can. I don't think you have a weapon.
Well, I have in my inventory. I have Moon Staff of Healing. Yeah, no, I guess no
Yes,
weapon.
so that's your weapon that I gave you. So you
Okay.
want to equip that. I don't believe
Yeah.
that it does any attacks, but it will help some other things.
Okay. Okay.
You also have
Equipped.
the option, since you are a ranged character, you don't necessarily have to get close to attack. But if you did want to get
Right.
closer, you can always do what you call a dash, which takes your action, but you can move twice your speed. So you use your normal movement, and then you can do another movement as your action.
Okay. So it seems to me, since we're early in the fight, a ranged attack is probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, probably.
Get some bit of fairy fire. Doesn't look like it does anything useful.
Well, any attack roll against the creature, you get advantage. The only challenge to that is nobody's taken their turn yet. You're first, basically. And so they're going to take a turn after you. So if you put the fairy fire on something, because it's a cube, it's. I guess they can do a dexterity saving throw. Hold on, let me just double check.
It seems like Entangle or Fairy Fire. Looks like Entangle's a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Do people know like the orcs
The-
have higher dexterity or strength, or does that matter?
You know, based on your character knowledge, you'd probably be like, orcs are better with strength and dexterity.
Yeah.
They're
Since
more
they're
brutish than dexterous. The other risk of entanglement is like that zone lasts, I think.
it's concentration.
Yeah, so if it lasts, it does affect does it affect allies or just enemies?
It affects any creature in that area.
Right.
So it would be
So
both.
there is a risk of an entanglement spell being problematic for our 2 melee characters.
Yeah.
So cautious with that. That one's useful if like maybe we're already engaged in combat and there's some people further away that look like melee that you want to like maybe keep them away from us for a while.
Gotcha.
So, Patrick, this is going to be a really good opportunity of first battle. After probably next session, let's make adjustments on your spells, because you might be like, I picked Beast Bond because this sounds really cool, but now that I understand how combat works, I want to have a more offensive spell, and that's completely
Right.
fine.
Right.
I want to give you a little bit of wiggle room so you're not stuck
Yeah.
because you've never played.
Yeah. So I get Thunder Wave. That seems each creature still.
So, yeah,
I can get out of a 15-foot cube though, right? Like
yes.
you said,
So if you could potentially move, so you're here, so you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you were right here, it's a 15-foot cube, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't quite reach them yet. But if you were to use Entangle, you could potentially put it on these people back here so they can't engage in the fight right away.
Yeah, I mean that is
All right,
true.
let's do that. That's a good plan. So, all right. So you said how many steps can I go? Like
You can go
one.
6. because it's 30
2, 3, 4, 5. Like right here.
What is so?
Yes.
Out of curiosity, for entangle, if you're using it, what is the range on the spell and the size of the spell?
It's
90
90 feet, the range.
Oh, wait. Oh, mine. Well, I'm just looking at D&D Beyond, and it says 20-foot square.
20-foot square.
Starting
It should say there should be a range/area.
Yeah, that says 90 feet.
90
Sorry.
feet.
Yep.
So
I got you. Okay.
the range is how far
Yeah.
away from you can the center of the spell be?
So I don't
And
need to
then-
walk out into the middle of them to do it. I could
Right,
actually.
yeah, like you
Yeah,
can
gotcha.
step
Okay.
around to the point where you have vision to the point, because 90 feet is
Okay.
far.
Yeah.
And
So
then you
are
can
you
just
cool?
launch the spell out there.
So
So you
let's
could
get
be
people
like
cool if I
right
kinda
here.
Yeah. People cool if I peek over on the other side of the bush.
Yeah. Just step over the
Sneak.
bush, see them
All
over
right.
here, and be like, "Oh, I can entangle these motherfuckers."
That is the plan. I will entangle those guys.
So in a 20-foot
So 20-foot
square,
square.
let's have.
So I think I can get.
This is a 20-foot radius. So if it's a square, you could get. I mean, you could pretty easily get like these three caught in a 20-foot square.
Yeah. So that sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Let's entangle the back part over here.
Okay, to get these three guys here. B,
Yep.
D, E, and G, or F and G.
Yep.
And G.
Okay,
Fucking
so I
new
need
guy.
to do. So there's no roll for you. I need to do a strength saving check of 14. Okay. Ooh, okay. I can do this. I get some pluses on this one. Well, that guy failed. Man, I suck. So this guy
Ripperonis.
is
Oh, I didn't even
actually
see that guy.
Yeah.
He was sneaking.
F is next. Nope. Ooh, that might be 14. So ties, just so you're aware, ties go to the roller. So G is the only one who did the save.
He was the closest one. That's unfortunate.
So these guys are stuck on their turn. They cannot move. G
The
still has
area-
difficult terrain.
I was gonna say it's still difficult terrain,
Yeah.
right?
But
So he's slow.
these two guys cannot move at all on their next turn.
Right. What about this guy?
Is he caught in it as well?
Yeah.
He failed.
I said 3 because I didn't see BD.
Okay.
I thought E, F, and G were the only ones.
So these three guys are stuck.
Yeah, I didn't see that guy either.
Okay.
But this guy has
Sick.
difficult terrain now.
Yeah. But only for probably based on where the spell would have to go, it would end probably like right here.
Like right here.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, I mean, if we assume this is a square that he used to catch everyone, these squares are difficult terrain up to here. So if he could just move this way
Over.
to get out of it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I just copied that so it can stay there.
Oh, okay. Look at you with your big brain.
All right. Very nicely done. I am going to really quickly do that. So now we know.
Ooh, good call.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So
Dope.
Orc E and Orc D.
The only thing about this is like we do have to kind of remember that like it was a square, so it goes like this.
Yes, it's
Like,
yeah.
But I mean that's not hard. Just remember that like it does connect in like these areas.
Okay. So the best I can do on this guy's turn is do another strength saving check to become unentangled. And for as long as the spell persists, so Aiko, as long as you hold that spell, he's going to have to try to get the spell check to get out, and he failed, so his turn is over. What a fun turn it was for him. And then D, okay, so
These guys had very good initiatives.
Initiative. So, seeing this half elf raise his hands, next time we'll have you RP it. Raise your hands, and the trees and the brush come up and entangle her comrades. She's gonna pull out 2 arrows at the same time and release them at the druid.
No.
2 arrows at once.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Okay, that's definitely the first one is gonna be 21 to armor class.
I think that is.
Oh god, and the second one's gonna be a 24 to armor class.
I think those both are probably hit.
Uh-uh.
If your armor class is better than 24, then that's pretty good.
I think those both.
No, it's at 13.
Pretty decent. I have a similar armor. It's
So
fine.
that is going.
So
to
is it
be-
means
just
you take 2 hits, so he's gonna roll some damage for you.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be 14 damage.
Yeah.
So she puts the 2 arrows between her fingers, go out, stick into you. There is
It's in the
something.
bone. It's in the bone.
Ow?
So in older D&Ds, there's something that's called bloodied. Bloodied means that you're half your health. Okay. It used to be the DM would say they're bloodied, so you'd know that you've got X amount of hit points left. I don't really say it. It's something that I kind of describe, but I don't really outright say it because it's not really in D&D 5 edition. But I absolutely need to know if you guys are bloodied. So if I get you ever past half health, please let me know.
He doesn't want to TPK us.
Just all of a sudden you're like, I'm dead.
Because there's just some things that just, Okay, so
It's not that he cheats. It's just that he cheats.
I kind of cheat for you. But
I'm
it's
not
also-
saying.
Okay. So this guy,
Dude, seriously, I had an 18. These fuckers are
Well,
fast.
you've already taken your turn, AJ.
I thought my turn was outside of initiative order. Never
So-
mind. I get it.
Yeah,
Okay. I
You're
understand
just
now.
the very first. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I have now understood the sequencing here.
So he's going to use all of his turn to try and reach this guy.
Did
who
he
just
get hit
lit
by
him
the
up.
fireball?
Yeah. He's
I'm gonna
mad.
kill him.
He's real mad.
I'm gonna
He's
kill this
mad.
motherfucker.
Crispy.
You're gonna kill him.
I mean, I think. Oh no, you're up.
I'm-
Yeah, never
I'm
mind.
next.
You're gonna kill this motherfucker.
Actually, that sucks.
Right. You'll get It's
Alright.
fine. I already got my temporary hit points from murder, so I'm good.
Okay, so
No,
this
that's fine.
guy's
I
got
was gonna go all the way up to
again.
these two.
He's gonna lumber.
Yeah, he's blocking. He's body blocking you.
Come on.
This dude plays MOBAs.
Yes. Oh,
Ooh.
perfect.
They know what they want to do. Boy, you guys rolled for crap. Man.
I know we did.
I,
But it's working out
rolled
for me.
great. Yeah, I mean,
Like-
Agram needed some people like clustered to.
Lambs to the slaughter, baby. That one sucks. Yeah, that
I
one's
think
not
I think
great.
Sora may have to go help our new druid friend
I
soon.
know.
Men's are coming to kill him.
While they're moving, can I yell to Sora that she should go help the druid? dude?
Save Aiko.
Well,
Hey,
Sora,
Sora,
it's,
save Aiko.
it's your turn, Sora.
All right. So I forget how many. So let's see. I can move.
That guy couldn't get like
What's
one
your speed?
closer.
Oh, speed.
Mhm.
30 feet.
So 6 squares.
6 squares.
So I can get to 1, 2, skip a few.
3. Yeah.
Nice.
I will do that.
And now kill.
And then we get 2 actions. And
you get 1 action
And a
and
bonus.
1 bonus action. But
okay.
as a paladin at this level, I think you get 2 attacks per attack.
If I attack, I get 2 attacks, yeah.
It's so
Okay.
fucked up.
So I
But awesome.
move and then attack this guy with my two-handed
That's so good.
sword.
I love it. Kill him.
Radio. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I will do that, and I will attack this guy. So I do my hit die first.
Mm-hmm.
Hit roll. Okay. That is a 24.
So it definitely hits.
Jesus.
The
I
destroyer.
All right.
like the Dragonborns. I decided.
And
11.
damage. Okay. And then, do you want to attack again?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll that
Do
one.
I
and then-
re-roll a hit die or
Yes. Yep.
yeah.
27?
Jesus
hit.
Christ. What is your plus on that?
8.
Axe.
You rolled a 19? Good lord.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
14. So with grace and speed that the orc was definitely not prepared for, you pull out Tot the Destroyer and just give a quick. I mean, you unsheath it and slash down and leave an X in his chest, and it's profusely bleeding. You've reached his ribs, and it's just pouring out blood at this point. He is still standing, but you're not sure how. He's not even sure how.
Well, in that case.
That's a solid 1 HP orc.
All right. Do you have a bonus action you can take?
I do, but I'm not gonna take it.
You could attack again with it.
All right.
I can like use a spell if I connect on a melee hit to do extra damage, but it seems I can only do it like once.
Okay. Yeah, you might save it.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Agrim, it's your time to shine.
Fuck some shit.
All right.
Agrim.
I
So-
would like to.
Was
up?
Can you double check? I want to see here.
That you
did
gave me the
change-
two-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Is it
And
there?
it's awesome.
Okay, you're okay with that?
It's, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's real cool.
Next
Just
is-
so Patrick knows, I had chosen dual wielding, but with the barbarian that I chose, it was kind of weird and not great. So I can move, or like I can attack twice per attack action, but with dual wielding, then I could use my bonus action for my offhand, but it just didn't really make a whole lot of sense because it wasn't hitting them that hard. Whereas
Mm.
like now that I'm a two-handed, I can hit them hard
Yes.
twice. And like
Nice.
yeah. So
Very
all right.
Nice.
Where did this
Where-
guy go away? He was here.
I think
We
I
can
did that
go
by
here.
accident when
Be-
I was trying to
Oh,
zoom in
gotcha.
on your
Yeah.
character and I
And-
snagged it
Oh,
by
no
accident.
worries.
Something I
Yeah, he
learned
has-
also, Adam.
What's up?
Or Agrim. If you ever go into a frenzied attack, there is a negative. So we do need to make sure we apply that next time.
So okay, so in a frenzy you can make
the negative?
bonus
You
action.
get an
to your turn.
exhaustion when your
Hmm.
when your rage ends.
Okay.
Got it.
And what does
Um,
that do?
So exhaustion means that you'll get disadvantage at points. Let's see here. Exhaustion.
And how long does that last?
So first level is disadvantage on ability checks. Second level of exhaustion, your speed is halved. Third is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 is hit point maximum, or hit point is halves. 5, speed is reduced to 0, and 6 is death.
Right.
A long rest will reduce the creature's exhaustion by 1 level. So if you get to 4 and you long rest, you're down to 3. So it does
Dang.
balance, because you could just really roll through people without that balance.
Right. So
I
it's
could.
yeah. Every time your rage ends, it's +1. I see.
Just
So-
frenzy.
Right. Every time your frenzy ends,
Yeah.
it's +1. And so okay. So if you did 6 frenzies without a long rest, you would die.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's a neat
So
balancing
you
mechanic.
could attack 3 times with frenzy, but yeah, then you're really tired.
Yeah. That does.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of neat too, because like the first 2 levels are like, I mean, kind of bad. Like the disadvantage on ability checks doesn't really matter for combat. Speed halved doesn't matter if you're in the thick of combat. So it's reasonable to like go for that, but then you start getting disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Yeah.
That sucks. Reducing your hit
Yeah.
points by half super sucks.
And it's like, to me, that's like, okay, I was definitely gonna, become enraged, but then I just didn't, or I'm not going to now because I don't want to waste. Like, we have a pretty good handle on what's going on
Right.
here.
Yeah, feels
So
like
So-
you're in
no,
control.
that's actually good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
instead,
Clever. Oh.
Yeah, and that's just frenzy. So if you're in a rage, you have 4 rages per long rest. So the rage
Yeah.
does not create exhaustion. It's only when you do a frenzied attack. That's what causes that's the one where you can attack twice, and then as a bonus action you can attack again. So you'd get 3 attacks. But
so
that
if we like
last
really
hit,
need to kill something,
exactly. But that last
Got it.
Then
hit
you
just makes you
frenzy.
tired. But
yeah, okay.
rage has no negatives, with the exception of the number of
Oh.
times you can do it.
Right.
Okay. Oh, awesome. In that case, I
Cool.
will rage because I get 4 per long rest.
Rage.
Yeah.
And that, like, so rage, for those who don't know, rage gives me advantage on strength checks and saving throws, +2 melee damage with strength weapons, and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. So I'm gonna rage.
Weapons.
And then I'm going to move right here. Oh, Skate's video went away.
It did.
I'm gonna attack WC as my first attack.
Right.
So we're gonna roll
Fill
hit
that water
on
closet.
WC and roll to 20.
Okay,
You
that's a hit.
rolled the 20.
Well, not
No,
a nat
I rolled an
20.
11
Oh,
plus.
total was okay. Okay. Jeezy Pete. I
Okay,
was
so
like,
that's
well,
a
he's
hit.
dead.
All right, that's a hit. So it's we'll roll this guy. That is a 13 plus 2 is 15 damage. And then I'm gonna assume he didn't die.
He did not.
Was he hit by my fireball?
He was.
He was,
He's
but I think
Sarahu.
he only took half, maybe.
Was he? He's the one who resisted.
Nope.
No.
Dang. Okay.
This guy is a big boy.
In that case, I guess I gotta attack him again.
That mace looks like it'll hurt if you don't.
Yeah, I mean, he's been the strongest. I don't know what these other guys are like, but yeah, he seems pretty beastly. So we're gonna attack him again. 24 hit.
That's a hit.
Gonna assume that hits. And 20 damage.
Okay. All right. So he's been lit on fire. You've now had 2 giant hacks, and the second hits and sticks in him, and he looks down at it, and he takes it and he pulls it out and lets out this guttural at your face.
I'd be afraid.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my!
Glad I went over by the druid.
He's real mad.
He's real mad because you
He's real
ruined
mad.
his party. Agrim, do you want to do anything else?
I already used my bonus action to enter rage.
Okay, cool. All right, so that orc is dead. Thanks, Flark.
You're welcome.
Where is... okay, that's one that's gone. Okay, that's fine. For some reason, it did a weird thing when I took off some of these guys. It didn't put them back in the queue of... The reason I put A, B, C, and D is because that's how D&D Beyond puts them. But for whatever reason, it didn't get rid of some of the letters. It's weird. All right. C, B, D. Okay, so that's this guy. It's his turn. He's going to try to get untangled. And he's not going to be untangled.
Rip
I can
his
hit
dream.
you guys, but I cannot save my own butt.
You're just gonna stand in these vines all night.
Okay. So, that guy, I think that's his turn now. I'm gonna change his. Oh nope, this guy F.
I guess I should have attacked the other guy because he'd be dead
He
by
is
now.
Very
still
certainly.
stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
Maybe W stands for War Chief
W stands for what the fuck?
or
And
WC
then
War Chief.
this guy,
Oh.
I'm gonna change to
Stands for
F.
whoa, holy shit, he has a lot
All
of
right,
hit points.
so he's gonna walk over here. That's gonna take 10 feet for him to do that. So he can only go
Yes.
1 or 3. So then he's gonna also run.
Oh man.
It's coming in hot.
Okay,
But
so
I'm camouflaged, so they can't see me.
I mean, she looks just like the grass.
okay, so that's
Invisible.
the end of the first round.
No. Okay, sick.
Oh,
Hi.
I
Oh,
think
hi, Matt.
as much as I would really like to
buddy.
continue this, I think it's
Yeah.
10:45 on a Tuesday night. We should probably call it.
I'm glad we finally got to meet though.
yeah.
Go through one. It seemed like
Yeah.
scheduling was a nightmare this
I
time
think
around.
it'll potentially, who knows, maybe it'll get a little easier. It's just this last month's been pretty crazy for all of us.
It's
Got
holidays.
It'll get
playoffs.
better.
It's Christmas, so I'm
Playoffs.
guessing after the first year, but I'll put out a doodle. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work out in the next few weeks, then we go
Good.
to the next one.
We're actually
So-
around for the holidays, so we'll be
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yep.
got a
Here too.
lot of openness.
Okay, great.
In particular, the week from the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st.
Are you off work?
Yeah, I'm not working from the 23rd to I think the 4th.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
I got a lot of open time.
So Lexi's working that Tuesday and Wednesday, the 28th and 28th, 29th.
Okay.
So I could make either of those nights work. If you guys want to take a look
Both
and
of those
see.
are super easy for me.
I
I
will-
think,
I think
we'll
we're
be open
probably
any
open.
of those nights.
Yeah, I think I
Uh,
am too.
Look
Let's
at
see,
that
December.
kitty. Oh,
Okay.
my man.
I'll send out a doodle, and I'll do it for.
Come on.
I probably won't do it the week of.
So next week is very bad for me.
Same.
The week after